let's talk about priorities. Rick, I'm going to start with you. It makes my head spin just to think about the level of priorities going on over at good old Ground Zero ICE these days. Let's just talk 26, right? You know, you got from here to the end of 26. It's right around the corner. Well, what are you guys sort of absolutely focusing the men and women on over there at ICE to get done in 26?
Yeah. So there's a couple of things that we're very focused on, and I'm sure that many other folks on this call are experiencing similar things. But artificial intelligence at the department is a really big concern. How we're going to use it, how we're going to implement it, how we're going to make it available. So one of the things the brokerage is looking at is is what are the proper guardrails and the framework that we need to put in place to make those services available to customers who want to start solutioning capabilities using those artificial intelligence services provided by cloud service providers. Um, we want to be able to make it very easy for them to get access to that, but not to duplicate, copying down a large language model, 20 different times, or scanning models multiple times when it's really not necessary, right? There's a lot of opportunities to uh, get additional charges placed against us if we're not being smart about how we make those services available to our customers. So that's definitely one area that we're focused on. Um, Steve Hall is kind of acting as our AI lead, and he's developing software factory type templates so that teams who want to, start off with their prompt engineering and testing of their capabilities against these models are doing it in a consistent fashion. We're going to be working with his team to make sure that the resources we're making available for those folks are done in a consistent fashion. We're working with our own management to make sure they understand exactly what steps we're taking to implement the access to those types of tools so that so everybody's kind of in the loop. Again, trying to make sure that everybody has at least a high level understanding of how things are working when it comes to AI. The second thing is, we've been in the cloud since 2016, and
Mm-hmm.
the tagging strategy for us has evolved. As I mentioned, every few years we take a step back and look and see if we're doing things right. One of the things that we really haven't done, as you mentioned about the cleanups, is we haven't done the best housekeeping and the enforcement that we do with tagging. uh, I think we just need to really focus on cleaning it up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tagging tagging is a really high maintenance utility. If you don't implement it right, which we didn't, we iterated that process over time, and what we have today works for us. But there's a lot of noise. There's a lot of information in the background that we need to clean up. And so there's going to be a focus on making sure that when we develop some kind of a compliance script, or we do enforcement, or provide automation through tagging, that it's very clear what we're doing, and users aren't getting confused about the different tag values, or hey, I put it this way and it's not working. Oh, you should have made it all uppercase, or you should have made it all lowercase, or whatever, right? So
Yeah.
so so that's going to be a
Sort of
big
a,
focus
yeah,
for us.
sort of second level of cleanup there. So we really do appreciate the